நீன்னு வேற ஏதாச்சும் கேட்பாங்க, அதான் அப்பதான் கஷ்டம். டக்குன்னு வேற சாப்டர் கேட்டாங்கன்னா அதான் கஷ்டம்.
இப்படி தச்சு தான் கனெக்ட் பண்ணலாம்.
Good evening, students. Hi, good evening. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes.
Sir, namaste, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, you can continue the.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, students. Settled, all of you? All of you? And raise your hand if you are ready for the class. Okay. Shall we start the class? Yes. Okay, fine. We are like in the past class, just we have just started the animal kingdom and the important aspect on which how animals are classified, starting from levels of organization and then segmentation, notochord presence or absent, germ layer, diploplastic or triploplastic, body development pattern, radial symmetry, bilateral symmetry. Okay, so like that, based on certain characters, the animals are classified. So that's the first thing we discussed. And then we just started to explain about the general characters of two phylums. See, in animal kingdom, there are 11 phylums present, 11 major phylums. In that, in the previous class, I think we discussed about the first two. Okay, just for your quick refreshment, a quick rush through we can give. So the first we discussed about porifera or pore bearing organisms. In general, the sponges comes under porifera. Okay, sponges comes under porifera. And then we discussed about what are the special cells which are present in the body performs different functions. And then their mode of reproduction, all these things we discussed. And then also we studied about Colenterata. And earlierly it was known as Cnidaria. And the general character, like they are present in ocean. Sometimes they may be attached or free swimming. Sessile means attached or free swimming with radial symmetry. So these are all the basic general characters. And then the kind of cells, cnidocytes, cnidoplast, that we discussed. And more important aspect of this Cnidaria is like polyp and medusa. Okay, polyp and medusa, the body form, how it expresses polyp and medusa. Okay, as you know, polyp is sessile and cylindrical means attached, and cylindrical like Hydra and Adamsia, and then medusa is umbrella shaped and free swimming like Aurella or jellyfish. Okay, and another important thing, from polyp medusa are produced, from medusa the polyp are produced. Okay, that's the most important characters of what this one, Cnidaria. Okay, and now please note down the examples also. That's what is very, very important. Examples of each groups. And now today we will start with the third thing. Okay, fine. So this is from today. Hope you are all listening. Just for a positive sign, raise your hand. Yeah, okay. So please listen. Now, the third phylum of animal kingdom is Ctenophora, and this ctenophores, like commonly known as what? Underline those two important bolded points, like commonly known as sea walnuts. Okay, ctenophores are commonly known as what? Sea walnuts or comb gellus. Okay, comb gellus. And the other important characters which you must note down is they are exclusively present in ocean. Okay, commonly known Ctenophora, commonly known as sea walnuts or comb gellus. That's the first point you should know. And second one, exclusively marine. So means they are marine organisms. Okay, exclusively marine. And then the other terms like radial symmetry. Okay, you can see in any plane, if you cut, you get two equal half. So radial symmetry. And then diploplastic means they have endoderm and ectoderm. So mesoderm would have not developed. So diploplastic organisms. Okay, and then like look at the body pattern and look into the structure. You can see a basketball kind of structure. Okay, you can see a basketball kind of structure. Okay, so and the number of such structure also very, very important. Okay, they are called what? Individually they are called what? Comb plates. They are called what? Comb plates. And you can see the number of comb plates. Okay, there are 8. That's very, very important. The number of comb plates, how they are present. Okay, so that's very, very important thing. And then the next one is actually bioluminescence property. What is called bioluminescence property? They observe light at one particular wavelength and then they emit light at another wavelength. Okay, they receive light and then they transmit light, emit light. Receive and not transmission, it is emission. They receive light and emit light. Okay, so that's a very, very important property of Ctenophora. Okay, Ctenophora. And then look into the sexes and reproduction. Like they are not separate. Sexes are not separate. Means they fall under what? hermaphrodite. Okay, hermaphrodite is the term which defines in one organism itself both male and female components are present. Okay, so that's the main important thing. And reproduction takes place only by sexual means, and fertilization is external with indirect development. Hope you know, you can understand these terms. External means fertilization, outside the body it occurs. Indirect development means definitely there is larva. Okay, in between there is a stage of egg becomes zygote, zygote becomes larva, larva become pupa, and then the adult organism. So that's the main thing. That's why that pattern of development called what? Indirect development. Okay, let me repeat. The key points are commonly known as sea walnut. That's the first key point. And then they are exclusively known marine. Second important point. Third, radial symmetry. And fourth, diploplastic organism. Okay, means well differentiated endoderm and ectoderm alone present. Undifferentiated mesoderm or mesoderm absent. Okay, that's the main thing. Okay, fine. And then their bioluminescence property, very, very important thing. Okay, they receive light at one particular wavelength and then they emit the light. So because of that, so that fluorescence or whatever, that light, so it's visible, very, very obvious in this organism. Okay, and then sexes are not separate, and the male gamete, female gametes produced within one single organisms, and look at that, that gamete has to be released out, and there they fuses with the egg, and then they develop into the organism. Okay, and the indirect development means there are larval stages from zygote state to adult state. In between there is a larval state. So signify that presence of that larval state, they are called what? Indirectly developing organisms. Okay, so that's about what? Cnidaria. So sorry, ctenophores. Now, the next three things. Okay, hope you are all listening. The next three things, like three phylums, is about the helminths. Okay, all three about the helminths. You can see, and a kind of comparative study you can do to understand about these helminths. Okay, first, platyhelminths are also called what? Flatworms. Platyhelminths are also called what? Flatworms. And then you can see ASCII helminths. The ASCII helminths are also called what? Roundworms. Flatworms, roundworms, and then Annelida. They are actually segmented worms. Okay, segmented worms. Okay, so about these roundworms, flatworms, and segmented worms. So about these organisms, these phylum organisms belonging to this phylum only we are going to discuss. Okay, fine. So first about the platyhelminths, note down the important characters. They have dorso-ventrally flattened body. Means dorso-ventrally flattened body means like front and back. Okay, they have only front and back, such kind of organizations. Okay, not like this, like flat, two flat structures together. So they have flat body surface only. That's why they are called what? Flatworms. That's the first thing you should know. They have dorso-ventrally flattened body. Because of that only they are called flatworms. That's the first point you should know. And most of them are endoparasites. The flatworms are basically called what? Endoparasites. You know, parasites are organisms like viruses, bacteria, or helminths. They live on living hosts. Okay, the organisms which feed on the living host are called what? Parasites. Okay, and the symbol is given. For example, this is the parasite and this is the host. Parasites are benefited, host or adversely affected basically. Okay, the host. Okay, the parasites are benefited because of the host. That's why they are called what? Parasites. And the parasites are of two types, endoparasites and ectoparasites. So endoparasite means they stay within the body, okay, within the system. And ectoparasite means they present outside the system. For example, endoparasite, like here, it can live in the digestive tract. Endoparasites can live in your brain, meninges. Endoparasites can live in what? Your lungs, kidney, whatever. So they are endoparasites. Ectoparasites means they live on your skin and they maybe live on your head, like that. So they are what? Ectoparasites. Endoparasites, ectoparasites. Here, flatworms are endoparasites. Okay, fine. So look at the other characters. They show bilateral symmetry. Okay, bilateral symmetry. And then triploplastic. Okay, triploplastic. And then acoelomate animals. Okay, and they show organ system, organ level of organization. So these are all the key points. Flatworms are dorsoventrally flattened organisms. They are also called what? Endoparasites. And then they show bilateral symmetry, and then they are triploplastic in nature, and they are acoelomate animals, and they show only organ system level of organization. So this is what you should know. Okay, and then look at the body organizations. If you look at the body organization, they are the general characteristics. Now you just look at the body organization. They possess what? Hooks and suckers. Okay, hooks and suckers are present. What are the function of this hooks? Means hooks and suckers, like to attach themselves into the organism. Okay, like in the head region, you can see the hook and other substance. Like so, they help them to attach themselves to maybe in our intestine or whatever, any part of the body. They just attaches itself, holds, the host hold like them with this hooks, and then the suckers for what? To suck the blood or the suck the cell sap, whatever it is actually. So to connect them with the respective organ, they have means two special structures. One is hooks, and then to receive or to get food for it of its interest, they use suckers. So that's the other important thing about the body surface you should know. And then like they absorb nutrients from the host directly through the body surface. Okay, and very important thing in neat aspect. So that's about very common thing. But now you please note down this flame cells. Okay, when we study about excretion system also, and this part can be connected. Okay, excretion, human excretion. So the flame cells are the smallest or simplest unit of excretion. Okay, flame cells, note down that point. Flame cells are the important character, means by which osmoregulation and excretion can be done. For example, in humans we have nephron and kidney for excretion. So in flatworms, the flame cells performs the excretion. Osmolarity. What is osmoregulation? Osmoregulation, you can see one term, osmoregulation. See, osmoles means number of active molecules. Okay, osmoles means what? The number of molecules, you can say number of molecules or active molecules. That's called osmole. Osmolarity means that concentration. Okay, osmolarity is that concentration. Osmoregulation means control. So osmoregulation means like the flame cell supports maintenance of molecules, nutrient level or other substance level within its system. So that property is called what? Osmoregulation. So flame cell involves in osmoregulation and excretion. So that's the important thing you should know. And now then, as we know here also, cells or sexes are not separate. Okay, and the fertilization, then what term they use if the sexes are not separate? Hermaphrodites. Okay, they are called what? Hermaphrodites. Okay, and then like the fertilization is internal. That's very important. The fertilization is internal, and development is indirect. Why it is called indirect? Because there are larval stages in between. That's why we can say what? The development is indirect. That's a very important thing. And then examples are planaria, and then if you look at that, Taenia solium and liverfruit fasciola. Okay, so two organisms here are given as example, Taenia solium and fasciola. Okay, tapeworm and liver fluke. Okay, so that's about this one. And now the roundworms. So since like know the important characters of flatworms, now it's roundworms. A kind of comparison you can do. It is circular. The body is circular. That's why you can see they are called what? Roundworms. Circular body pattern. That's why they are called what? Roundworms. Okay, first thing you should know. And then you can see free living. They are free living. Okay, but there they have to attach themselves to the host. Flatworms are supposed to attach themselves to the host, but here they are free living, and of course aquatic. You can see terrestrial also, and then parasitic in plant and animals. See, in this Aschelminths or roundworms, you can see diversity in the sense they may be free living, they are aquatic and terrestrial, and they may be parasitic to plants and animals also. So that's the main important thing you should know. And then they show organ system level of organization. Okay, Aschelminths shows organ system level of organization, and then they show bilateral symmetry. Okay, bilateral symmetry means in one angle if you cut, you get two equal offs. So that's what bilateral. So left, right, or whatever. So two equal offs you can get. So that's bilateral symmetry. And they are triploplastic organisms. Means like three germ layers, endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm, both will be present. So that's why they are called what? Triploblastic organisms. And also they can be called what? Pseudocolumate animals. Okay, pseudocolumate animals. So these are all the important characteristics. So what you should say? They are round in structure, that's circular in structure, that's why they are called roundworms. And then they are free living, aquatic, of course terrestrial form. Sometimes there can be a parasite also, plant parasitic or animal parasites. Okay, they use plant cell or animal cells, okay, as the host. Okay, fine, that's the important thing. And then they show organ system level of organization, bilateral symmetry, triploplastic, and pseudocolumate animals. Okay, so these are all the key terms you should know about what? The roundworms. Okay, fine. Now coming to the functions of the specialized, since they show organs and organ system level, look at the functions of the organisms. Okay, like the alimentary canal. Alimentary canal is complete. Complete means what? You remember? Complete alimentary canal means there will be an entry point for food, and then there will be an exit point of food. For example, in humans we have mouth and anus. So like that, If they possess both, and then it is called what? Complete. Okay, the digestive system or alimentary canal is complete from mouth to anus. So, and that is made up of what? Muscular pharynx. Okay, alimentary canal is complete with a well-developed muscular pharynx. Okay, and then the excretion. This is about the digestive system. So first, digestive system, since they show organ system level, and then second they are talking about excretory system. Okay, the excretory tube, they call it as, now they call it as what? Excretory tube. They possess, and then they remove wastes from the body through the excretory pore. Okay, so that's the second important organ system. First is digestion, and second one is excretion. Okay, fine. And now look at that, they are talking about what? The third one, reproductive system. See here, sexes are separate. Listen, in flatworm, visa, there are no separate sexes, but here you can see they are hermaphrodites, but here you can see the organisms which are having separate sexes. That's why this term dioecious can be used. Okay, fine. And then there are characteristics difference between male and female. You can see the size is the first important character, and then apart from that you can see like the other important body features. Okay, main character is the size, and then like fertilization is internal, and development may be direct, means which involves larvae, or maybe indirect, means maybe direct means which does not involve larvae, and direct means no larvae, indirect means larvae, presence of larva. Okay, so that's about what? Aschelminths. And now coming to the annelids. Okay, in simple, roundworms, free living, aquatic, terrestrial, parasitic, show organ system level of organization. Digestive system is complete, and then excretory system, they use like excretory pore, and then sexes are separate, they show differences in male and female. Okay, so they are the main important thing. And coming to the development, fertilization is internal, and coming to the development, like so these organisms, they show like direct development, means without involving larvae, or indirect development with a larval stage in between. So that's about Aschelminths. Now coming to the sixth phylum, it is called what? Annelida, annelids. Okay, they are also called what? Segments. So segmented worms. Annelids are also called what? Segmented worms. They are called what? Segmented worms. Annelids. And look at that, marine and freshwater. Okay, marine and freshwater. And then terrestrial. Look at that, or terrestrial, marine, freshwater, or terrestrial. Means they show both marine and terrestrial form. So that's the main important thing here. And they show organ system level of organization, and then bilateral symmetry. Okay, so these are all the main important characters: aquatic and terrestrial. First point, they are aquatic as well as terrestrial. And second point, actually, like they show organ system level of organization. That's the second point. And third one is they show bilateral symmetry. That's the third point. And then there are triploplastic. That's the fourth point actually. Okay, and then they show metamerism. What are called metameres? See, you can see lot of segments all over the body. That segments are actually called what? Metameres. Okay, the segments present in the segmented worms are actually called what? Metameres. Okay, so that's why, like, so that's the main special character, presence of metameres, or the special means because of that only they are called what? Annelids or segmented worms. Annelids or segmented worms. Okay, fine. Now coming to the organ system, first they are here talking about what? They possess longitudinal circular muscles, helps in locomotion. Okay, they have longitudinal what? Muscles, and which they circular muscles which help in what? Locomotion. So that's one system they are explaining here, organ system. And then annelids, like aquatic annelids, like Nereis is this example very important. Nereis like possess lateral appendages. Okay, means on the sides you can see some special units. They are called what? Lateral appendages. Okay, you can see on the body the surfaces, if they are present, they are called what? Lateral appendages. Okay, and then parapodia. Parapodia helps in swimming. Okay, lateral appendages and parapodia helps in swimming. That's the other important point. And then they show, listen, another important thing you can say, like when they study about digestive system, okay, digestive system, they used complete and then incomplete. Okay, complete, incomplete. When coming to the circulatory system, okay, circulatory system, like it is separated as open circulatory system and closed. Okay, the two variation in circulatory system are open circulatory system and closed circulatory system. Okay, closed circulatory system. Here they have closed circulatory system. So they are talking about movement, one system of locomotion, and second one they are talking about what? The closed circulatory system, and third one nephridia. Okay, singular is nephridium. That is helpful in osmo regulation and excretion. So that's the third system they are talking about. Okay, which is called what? Excretory system, digestive system, circulatory system, and then they also talk about here what? Excretory system. Okay, excretory system. So what is the excretory unit they have? Nephridia. Okay, see, you just compare the different excretory units. First, flame cells we saw. We saw what? Flame cells. And then like excretory pores. Second one is excretory pore in roundworm. And then here they have nephridia. Okay, in annelids they have nephridia. They only involves in osmoregulation and excretion. Okay, fine. And now they are introducing the fourth system also called what? Nervous system. Okay, nervous system. So the neural system consists of pair of ganglions, singular, like ganglions are present, and then look at that the other important components like paired ganglia, means apart from that you can see lateral nerve cord. Okay, nerve cord. Okay, so ganglions and the nerve cord. Ganglion and the nerve cords are the important components of nervous system here in segmented forms. An example is Nereis, which is an aquatic form. Bisexual means unisexual conditions like separate sexes they show. Okay, that's a very important thing. And but in earthworm, see in segmented worms, not all are having separate sexes, but some organisms like earthworms and leeches and all, they do not show separate sexes. They are hermaphrodites. Okay, they are hermaphrodites. Fine. Anyway, the reproduction is sexual. Examples are Nereis, Pheretima, and then Hirudinaria. Okay, so they are the important organisms under this segmented worms. Now, like without any interaction, I just started. Now I would like to ask you some questions. So please, someone of you can come and answer. Anybody else can come and answer. Okay. What is bioluminescence property? Which phylum shows? The organisms belong to which phylum shows bioluminescence property? Can someone answer? It's a kind of check for me. Hello, students. Hello. Please, someone come and tell me which phylum organisms belongs to which phylum shows bioluminescence property. Just come front and answer. Please come front and answer. Yes, little more louder. Bioluminescence property by
Ctenophora, sir.
Okay, very good, very good. Okay, the Comgelis, the organism, the phylum belonging to Ctenophores. Okay, the phylum Ctenophores, they only shows that bioluminescence property. Very good. So, and second question, someone else can come and tell me three type of worms, common names of three type of worms which we saw now. Phylum 4, 5, 6. There are three type of worms or helminths we are seeing. What are they? Common names of these worms. Yes, someone of you please come and tell me. The common names of worms. Yes, please come, please come. That's why I'm not getting into the interaction. You just someone very easy question only. Just a simple check, a kind of refreshment for you. Just come. Someone is coming? No one is coming? See, very simple questions. What are the three type of worms we are seeing here? At least if you know the answer, raise your hand. Hello students. Three type of worms. Platyhelminths, Astyhelminths, and Annelida. They are the phylums. The common names are flat worms, round worms, segmented worms. Okay, flat worms, round worms, and segmented worms. Okay, fine. Next question, let me ask. Okay, fine. What is direct development and indirect development? Someone of you can come and answer. Direct development and indirect development. Okay, difference between direct development. What is the difference between direct development and indirect development? Please, someone of you. Yes. Direct development and indirect development. Hello.
Directly on the moves resembles adults.
Okay. Indirect.
They will not resemble adults.
Little. See here in indirect, larva is present. Okay. In direct, no larva. Very good. Anyway, no larva. Okay. So larva is present in indirect development. Egg or zygote development stage includes larva. Here, no larva. That's what direct and indirect development. Very good. The next question to someone of you. What are called metameres? Metameres. Girls, someone of you can come. Metameres or metamerism. Metameres. In which phylum it is present? I want someone to come. Yes? Metameres or what? In which phylum they are present?
It is present in Annelida, sir. It is present in Annelida, sir.
Huh?
It is present in Annelida, sir.
Oh, I can't hear. But anyway, like Annelida. Okay. The segments, body segments are called what? Metameres. Okay. In Annelida, the body segments are called what? Metameres. You can say metameres. Okay. Metameres. The body segments. And now, another question. What are the reproductive structures in annelids? In Annelida, what are the reproductive structure? Can someone tell? Come and answer. Reproductive structure in Annelida. Girls, no one has come. Just the bold. It is there in the bold. Just answer. I just want to hear. Hello, students. Someone of you are coming or not? Anyone is coming? Okay, fine. No one is coming. Okay, good. So anyway, see, if you are little fast, then only we can cover something more also. But fine. So please have a comparative study of 3 of these worms. Then only you can understand. Okay, flat worm, round worm, and segmented worms. Okay, examples of segmented worms are what? You can see here. Examples of segmented worms. Nereis, one important thing, and then earthworms and leeches are the important examples of segmented worms. Okay, fine. Anyway, next. Arthropoda. Okay, and with this, I think we can go. See, arthropods are in animal kingdom. Largest phylum is arthropods. Okay, in largest phylum is actually in animal kingdom is what? Arthropods. Main important thing, it includes what? Insects. Okay, largest phylum of animal kingdom is Arthropoda. That's the first key point you should know. And second one, which includes what? Insects. Arthropods includes insects. You can see the insects, different kind of insects. Okay, arthropods. And then third important thing, like 1/3 of, this is a common thing, over 1/3 of all named species on earth are arthropods. Okay, and next they show organ system level of organization, and hereafter all of the organisms shows organ system level of organization. And then you can see bilateral symmetry, means you can have, see, look at here, one left right combinations. So left right combinations. So if you cut here, you can get 2 equal off. So bilateral symmetry it possesses, and they are triploplastic, means endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm. Endoderm, ectoderm, and mesoderm all are present. And then you can see segments. Okay, look at that, segmented organisms. In abdomen you can see segments. In body there are 3 segments: head, and then the abdomen you can see. So segments are present, and they have true column also, columnate animals. So important points as of now: general characters, largest phylum of animal kingdom, which include insects, and then 2/3 of all known organisms are from insects only. They show organ system level of organization, and then they show bilateral symmetry, and then triploplastic, endoderm, ectoderm, mesoderm, both are differentiated. They have segments in the body, and then they are true columnate animals. Okay, true columnate animals. And then look at the body organization. They have exoskeleton. See, humans like us will have endoskeleton. In humans we have, because our skeletal system is inside. Okay, but here they have exoskeletal system, the hard cover they can say, which is made up of what? chitins. Okay, chitin is the polymer which makes the exoskeleton of the insects. And then look at the body, how three different segments. Look at that. They have head, thorax, and abdomen. Okay, what are the three segments? Head, thorax, and abdomen. So that's the defining characteristics they have, and they have joined appendages. For example, like joints, appendages, in the sense the other supportive structures like the legs and wings are the joint appendages. Body consists of three regions: head, thorax, abdomen, and along with that joint appendages. Joint appendages in the sense to the main regions, like the wings and legs are connected. So the wings and legs are called what? Joint appendages. Okay, fine. Now coming to the organ systems. First, respiratory system. They have different kind of organisms will have different kind of respiratory units like gills, book lungs, tracheal system. It depends upon the kind of organism which belongs. They have different kind of respiratory units. And then second is actually circulatory system. The circulatory system of insects is open type. Very, very important thing. Insects will have open type circulatory system. Open type means, you know, there are no like blood vessels, maybe closed, blood is not circulated through the vessels. Okay, so that's why another important thing, they have only open circulatory system. And then third is actually sensory system. They have antenna. Okay, they have eyes. Compound eyes or simple eyes. Compound eye means, for example, in cockroach, or means in some of the organisms, first, for example, cockroach is actually other phylum. Many eyes, like this, many eyes together comes, and then they take kuti images. Then finally, one image is processed. That's compound eye. And here they have simple eye only. Okay, sensory system. And then like excretory system, they have Malpighian tubules. Coming to the excretory system, Malpighian tubules. Hope I think your time is up, but fine, just one more minute. Okay, and they show separate sexes, internal fertilization, egg laying. Insects will lay eggs. Okay, and then development may be direct or indirect. So note down the examples. Okay, fine, good. Anyway, you can leave. We'll see in the next class. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
டேட்டா போட ஆரம்பிக்கணும். உங்களோட பேக்கப் எடுத்துக்கிறேன் சிஸ்டம்ல. அந்த இது விட்டு இது எனக்கு கொடுத்துறேன். டெல் இப்போ அங்கே கிளாஸ் ஏதாவது இருக்கா? ஃப்ரைடே இல்லை இன்னைக்கு. இன்னைக்கு ஃப்ரைடே தானே? ஆ அந்த இது கொடுத்துருவேன். இது வாட்ஸ்அப் ஆஃப் பண்ணுறேன். ஸ்கெட்ச்
Size.